the future says that China will be sitting at the top. The Lord actually has said to me today, just before I made this prophecy, that tell them that China will be the global hegemon. A hegemon is basically a political entity that sits at the top, the one that has everyone's ear, the one that actually sets the pace, the one that actually sets the tone, the one that if they disapprove of something, then even if they just say without speaking, everyone else will begin to adjust the balance of power and find their place in such a way as to not offend that power. With China, it will be simply because of size and also outpacing in growth and outpacing in technology and outpacing in trade. These are all things that were covered in, I think it was a 2020 prophecy that is called Send for Their Flesh, where the Lord described the various aspects of how China will simply shoot up to the top. And if there's time, I might look at aspects of that prophecy for greater understanding. But the Lord says that China will be rewarded for all her hard work. So this is hard work, whether it's hard work spying, whether it's hard work copying, reverse engineering, innovating on her own rights, hard work because she has a larger labor force. Whatever it is, the Lord says that hard work has a reward. Hard work does pay off. Hard work will pay off even if U.S. media is constantly painting another nation to be a threat, as if other nations don't have the right to grow. Work does pay off. Hard work will pay off even if U.S. media is constantly painting another nation to be a threat, as if other nations don't have the right to grow. This is the thing here. The mindset is set by the media. So another nation's growth is automatically a threat. But when the United States is growing, then obviously it's growth, it's innovation. We're doing great. But when anyone else does the identical things that we do here, all of a sudden it's domineering, it's being pushy, it's being a threat, and things like that. God says that the basic rules is that hard work gets a reward. And the hard work will be rewarded by ascendancy. That is powering up to the top. Prominence, that is being thrust forward to the top. So if you do an objective study of international news nowadays, anti-American rhetoric is growing. Exactly as I said in 2021. There's a prophecy that is entitled Pushback and Provocation and something else. And I will link it in the description box because the comments are not open. So I will link it in the description box for you to go and see and listen. It's just a 20-minute brief prophecy, but it's pretty telling. And in that prophecy, the Lord says that